Welcome, Class 11 Biology students. Today, we are diving into a crucial topic, respiratory disorders. We'll explore various conditions that affect our breathing, from common issues like asthma to more complex diseases. Our journey will take us through 4 levels of understanding, from the basics to competitive depths. Get ready to uncover the intricate world of lung health and disease. Let's start with the basics. What exactly are respiratory disorders, and why are they so important to understand? Respiratory disorders are essentially problems affecting our lungs and the entire breathing system. They make it challenging for our bodies to perform the vital task of gas exchange, getting enough oxygen in and carbon dioxide out. These conditions can be short-lived, like an acute infection, or chronic, persisting over a long time and significantly impacting daily life. Asthma and bronchitis are some common examples we'll look at, often triggered by environmental factors or infections. Now, let's look at some specific common disorders and their telltale signs. Asthma, for instance, involves narrowing airways causing wheezing. Bronchitis means inflammation of your air passages, often leading to a cough with mucus. Emphysema, on the other hand, damages the tiny air sacs in your lungs, hindering oxygen absorption. Symptoms like persistent cough, difficulty breathing, and chest tightness are red flags. Wheezing, that whistling sound, is particularly common in asthma, and exposure to dust, smoke, or allergens can often set these conditions off. Time to test your understanding. Here are 3 practice questions based on what we've just learned about respiratory disorders. Take a moment to think about the answers. These questions will help solidify your grasp of the basic concepts before we move on. Ready to go a bit deeper? Let's explore some specific respiratory disorders with more detail and understand their underlying mechanisms. Asthma is a chronic inflammatory condition of the airways, leading to episodic bronchoconstriction and excessive mucus. Triggers can range from allergens to cold air. Chronic bronchitis, defined by a persistent productive cough, is often a result of long-term irritant exposure, particularly cigarette smoke. Both these conditions significantly affect a person's quality of life and lung function, highlighting the importance of understanding their causes and progression. Next up is emphysema, a condition where the delicate walls of the alveoli are irreversibly damaged, creating larger but less efficient air spaces. This significantly reduces the surface area for gas exchange and makes exhaling difficult. Smoking is its primary cause. We also have occupational respiratory disorders like silicosis and asbestosis, which arise from prolonged exposure to harmful substances in the workplace, emphasizing the link between environment and lung health. These disorders collectively impair the efficiency of gas exchange, leading to reduced oxygen supply to tissues, known as hypoxia. This can manifest as shortness of breath and fatigue. Basic management strategies involve identifying and avoiding triggers, along with medication like bronchodilators to open airways and corticosteroids to reduce inflammation. Importantly, quitting smoking is a critical step in preventing the progression of many of these diseases and improving lung health. Alright, let's check your understanding of these medium-level concepts. Here are 5 practice questions. Think critically about the details we just discussed regarding asthma, emphysema, chronic bronchitis, and occupational disorders. Good luck! Now, let's elevate our understanding. We are moving to the hard level, delving into the pathophysiology, advanced diagnostics, and management strategies. At the hard level, we analyze the pathophysiology of COPD, which includes both emphysema and chronic bronchitis, and compare it with asthma. COPD involves irreversible airflow limitation with inflammation driven by neutrophils and macrophages, often linked to a protease-antiprotease imbalance. Asthma, however, is characterized by reversible obstruction and hyperresponsiveness, typically involving eosinophilic inflammation mediated by Eth to lymphocytes. Understanding these distinct cellular and molecular mechanisms is crucial for differential diagnosis and targeted therapy, highlighting the complex interplay of genetics and environment. Accurate diagnosis is paramount. Spirometry is the gold standard, measuring lung function parameters like FEV1 and FVC to assess airflow limitation. Imaging techniques like chest X-rays and CT scans visualize structural changes, while arterial blood gas analysis provides vital information on oxygenation and acid-base balance. Peak expiratory flow monitoring helps asthmatics track their condition daily. These tools, along with allergy testing, are essential for precise diagnosis and effective management, guiding treatment decisions for both acute and chronic conditions. Management of these conditions often involves a multi-pronged approach. Pharmacologically, long-acting bronchodilators and inhaled corticosteroids are mainstays, sometimes combined for synergistic effects. Oxygen therapy is vital for severe hypoxemia, improving patient survival. Pulmonary rehabilitation programs, encompassing exercise and education, significantly enhance quality of life. For end-stage disease, surgical interventions like lung volume reduction or transplantation might be considered. Importantly, prevention through smoking cessation and reducing environmental exposures remains critical to mitigate complications like pulmonary hypertension and respiratory failure. You've tackled some complex information. Now, let's put your knowledge to the test with these 7 hard-level practice questions. These questions require a deeper understanding of pathophysiology, diagnostic methods, and advanced management strategies. Take your time and think through each one carefully. Welcome to the hardest level. Here, we'll explore the cutting edge of respiratory disorders, diving into genetics, advanced therapies, immunology, and public health perspectives, even touching on engineering insights. At the hardest level, we delve into the genetic and epigenetic underpinnings of respiratory disorders. Alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, for example, is a genetic disorder leading to early-onset emphysema due to a lack of a crucial protective enzyme. We also examine how genetic polymorphisms interact with environmental factors, influencing individual susceptibility. Furthermore, epigenetics, changes in gene expression without altering the DNA sequence, are increasingly recognized. Smoking, for instance, can induce epigenetic modifications that alter inflammatory gene expression, fundamentally impacting disease development and progression. This understanding paves the way for personalized medicine. Advanced therapeutic modalities are revolutionizing care. Biologics, such as monoclonal antibodies targeting specific inflammatory pathways like IgE or IL-5, offer new hope for severe asthma patients. For end-stage diseases, lung transplantation remains a definitive, though challenging, treatment. Emerging therapies like bronchial thermoplasty for asthma and investigational stem cell therapy for tissue regeneration represent the forefront of medical innovation. Even gene therapy holds promise for conditions like cystic fibrosis, aiming to correct underlying genetic defects, marking a significant leap in our approach to these complex diseases. The immunological basis of respiratory disorders is highly complex. We see immune dysregulation, with a ET2 dominance in asthma versus ET1 ET17 responses in COPD. Regulatory T cells are key in maintaining immune balance, and their dysfunction can exacerbate inflammation. Beyond host immunity, the airway microbiome, the community of microorganisms in our lungs, is gaining recognition. An imbalance, or dysbiosis, is linked to chronic diseases, influencing host immune responses and exacerbations. Public health strategies, like global air pollution control and vaccination, are crucial for prevention, alongside addressing socioeconomic disparities to ensure equitable access to care and reduce the overall disease burden. Finally, engineering insights have profoundly impacted respiratory care. Mechanical ventilators are life-saving devices for acute respiratory failure, while CPAP machines maintain open airways for conditions like sleep apnea. Nebulizers and advanced inhalers deliver medication directly to the lungs with precision, minimizing systemic side effects. Pulse oximeters non-invasively monitor blood oxygen levels, providing critical real-time data. These technological advancements not only improve patient outcomes and compliance but also enhance our ability to diagnose, monitor, and manage complex respiratory conditions, representing a powerful synergy between biology and engineering in healthcare. You've absorbed a tremendous amount of information at the hardest level. Now, it's time to apply that knowledge. Here are the first 5 challenging questions. These require a deep understanding of genetic mechanisms, advanced therapies, and immunological concepts. Take your time, analyze each question, and formulate your best answers. Let's continue testing your expertise with the remaining 5 questions for the hardest level. These questions delve into public health implications, medical device engineering, and the intricate interplay of various factors in respiratory disorders. Good luck with these final challenges, demonstrating your comprehensive grasp of the topic. That wraps up our in-depth exploration of respiratory disorders. We've journeyed from basic definitions to the cutting edge of medical science. Remember, understanding these conditions is vital for NEET and for appreciating the complexity of human biology. For more such engaging and comprehensive educational content, visit synapse.omaps.in. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for continuous learning. Keep striving for excellence and see you in the next session.